that prove there is some physical difference between LaToya Jackson and her brother Michael. Find out tonight what made her take them. Next, LaToya Jackson exposed.
Success, but everything you try seems to fail. What do? Well, as Ray Murray finds out tonight, for Michael Jackson's sister LaToya, the answer seems to be you fall back on your natural assets.
When LaToya Jackson first appeared on the music scene, she was 27 years old, but packaged as the perfect American teenager. Wearing cute colored headbands, she presented an image of innocence and sang about high school love affairs. However, when her album dropped off the charts and many said her music career was failing, LaToya decided to make a change.
It's something that I needed, personally. I needed it for myself. I needed to grow up.
Dressed in the family's official attire of leather and chains, LaToya left her innocence behind and took the Jackson hype to new heights. Unfortunately, her critics were unimpressed, and her stage show and new album received poor reviews. Now, with her music career in question, LaToya has found a new way to make everyone take a second look.
I'm assuming that was part of the image-changing kind of process to agree to pose for Playboy. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
It was a decision that I had to make, and it wasn't easy in the beginning, but then I decided, well, why not?
Ready, go on. Ready, go on. Ready, go on. Come.
Considering she was recently quoted as saying she would never pose in the nude, her decision to appear in Playboy magazine came as quite a surprise to her family and friends.
Your family does have a reputation for being fairly religious. What was their response when you posed for Playboy?
Religion is something that we really don't discuss. It's something that's private, and we don't discuss it in our interviews.
Even though religion is regarded as a taboo subject and not open for discussion, it's been reported that some members of the family are deeply upset over her decision to bare all for Playboy.
To be very honest with you, as far as I'm concerned, it really doesn't matter to me. However, one of my brothers, I must say, knows about Playboy, and he thinks it's terrific. He thought it was a wonderful thing to do. As a matter of fact, he's the one who introduced me to Hugh Hefner.
Really? LaToya led us to believe that it was Michael who introduced her to Hefner, and according to her, he's very pleased with the outcome. However, she and her father, Joe Jackson, have had their share of problems. Last year, she moved out of the family mansion and decided to have someone else control her career.
I want to give you the opportunity to set straight all that's been written lately about this rift that's developed between you, your dad, and your new manager.
I'm his daughter, and he still looks at me as a little girl. He still wants to be there. He wants to be a part of me, and he doesn't want to really see me leave and go into another direction, a different direction. He feels very bad about it, and I think he regrets the fact that he gave the management to Mr. Gordon. And they don't get along too well because of that.
Many say that Jack Gordon, LaToya's manager, has far too much control over her career and personal life. LaToya will not discuss the accusations and feels she has been mistreated by the press, especially concerning her musical talents.
This is one individual, and they're going to express their feelings on a piece of paper, and the whole world is going to read this. That's what they see, and that's what they feel. You don't know what they have against you, but they print it on paper, and everybody else reads it.
Someone's always trying, start my baby crying, talk is really lying, my baby's always lying.
LaToya points out that she has received her fair share of positive reviews, and regardless of what some critics have to say, she plans to continue her musical career. According to her, she has no regrets about posing for Playboy, but she won't say the same about the Jackson legacy.
I feel that if I were any other female artist, I don't want to mention any names, but a lot of the singers that you see out there today that are doing very, very well, extremely well, actually, I think if my last name wasn't Jackson, I would be right where they are right now today. But I think because of the fact that it's Jackson, they're going to expect so much more, and they're going to compare you to Michael, no matter what.
Despite what LaToya said, rumor has it that brother Michael is not at all pleased about her posing for Playboy. In fact, he's said to be very upset about it. And even though LaToya seems to find the Jackson name a burden, she's not above trading on it. She's now working on a tell-all book about her famous family.